Update 1 on Tropical Depression 9W, which has formed in the Western Pacific, a tropical depression with winds of 35 miles per hour and a pressure of 1000 millibars. Its position is 11.4 degrees north, 149.5 degrees east, and is expected to approach the Mariana Islands, in particular Guam, over the next 24 to 48 hours and possibly cross one of those islands. So this is as of 8 PM UTC, July the 10th. The storms are expected to continue towards the west, possibly becoming a typhoon around Monday, and then could approach the Philippines or Taiwan or somewhere beyond there, perhaps even Japan once more, like Neoguri has done in the past week. But all that remains to be seen. Fairly unclear at the moment. The immediate threat is to the Mariana Islands, in particular Guam. We have tropical storm watches in effect for those areas, as we're about to see in just a moment. Here they are. So tropical storm watch in effect for the islands of Guam, Rota and Tinian. So those are those three islands that are under tropical storm watches at the moment, the southernmost Mariana Islands. So we could be seeing tropical storm conditions in the next 36 to 48 hours for that region, and could be seeing some heavy rainfall as well. So winds possibly up to 50 miles per hour by the time the storm gets there. It could be stronger, and of course there'll be higher gusts expected as well. The main threat really to Guam rather than the other islands, because it is going to be further south, at least by the looks of things. And here it is coming up on the radar right now, the radar imagery out of Guam. You can see on the far right of that image is the outer edge of the tropical depression starting to make its way onto Guam's range. It's radar there, so it's starting to get a little bit closer. Sea surface temperatures, of course, remaining boiling hot for the southernmost part of the Western Pacific. You can see that big hole there where the water temperatures are cooler. That's the result of Neoguri in the past few days, but where the storm's headed, at least on the forecast, it's going to remain at least 28 degrees, possibly over 30. As far as wind shear is concerned, you can see it's fairly variable towards the far south there, which is where we're looking at. Expected to rise. It is going to be high as it approaches the Philippines, and that's why development may be slow to occur. This is the water vapor imagery as well. A very moist environment around the whole area, no cause for concern there really. These are the computer models. The CMC, first of all, takes the storm pretty much directly towards the west and then curves just a bit towards the north as it approaches the Philippine island of Luzon, and then it could be a problem for Taiwan as it moves towards the northwest. Unsure about where exactly that will go, with new storms behind it too. The GFS has something fairly similar, passing just south of Guam and then continuing westwards and turning quite significantly towards the northwest on approach to the Philippines. So the Philippine Islands, particularly in the north and northeast, should be monitoring this storm, as should Taiwan, Japan and China. Latest satellite imagery. You can see how the storm's been developing in the past few hours. Looks like the northern side is the most potent at the moment, with that big band spreading out towards the north, and its general direction is towards the west-northwest by the looks of things, or perhaps a bit more of a northwesterly component. But there are the Mariana Islands towards the top left of the picture there, and the actual storm is still yet to reach the islands, though it looks like, looking at the radar imagery there, that's likely to change in the next 12 to 24 hours. So elsewhere around the world, what is the latest situation in the tropics as of July the 10th at 8 PM UTC? Not too much going on in the Western Hemisphere, it's all in the east at the moment, with just the two systems in the Western Pacific right now. That, of course, is what's left of Tropical Storm Neoguri, which may not be tropical anymore, and Tropical Depression 9W, of course, which we've been talking about. 36 tropical storms have formed so far around the world in 2014. This one could be the 37th. 14 cyclones of Category 1 strength on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale have formed. That's winds of 74 miles per hour and higher. And 8 of those have become Category 3 storms with winds of 115 miles per hour or higher. This could threaten to be at least a Category 1 typhoon in the next few days. Whether it reaches Category 3 remains to be seen. You can visit Force 13 on any of its 6 outlets. The website, force13.com, will keep you most up to date with all that's going on around the world. The video pages, YouTube and Dailymotion, will do the same in video format. Search Force 13 on either of those. You're probably on one of those already though. And of course the social pages as well, Facebook and Twitter. Just search Force 13 on those. It's at Force 13 on Twitter. And you can also speak to me personally on Skype, at Fool13, to talk some tropics on there if you so wish. The next update on this storm will follow at 2 PM UTC on July the 11th.